Your
Good
hair's a
idea
little
to
wet?
turn off the camera. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. No, 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 no. You don't have to apologize. It's okay. I never require people to turn their camera
Oh,
on.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
happy.
No problem. How was your weekend,
My weekend,
Lisa? How was your weekend?
it had a little bit hard to say. Maybe a little bit busy
Okay.
because these days my work
Okay. You're
is really very stressful. It's like the yeah, yeah.
your work is
It's,
stressful.
and I thought your topic today is so suitable for me.
Suitable for you. So your work is
Yeah,
causing you
maybe
some
these
stress.
days, but I believe that in the future days, it will be get better. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the future, are you talking like this week or
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah,
next week or next month? When? How many days? Like this week, you
maybe
think it's going to get better?
the reason is because one of my colleagues is going to leave a company, so all his paperwork was hand over to me. So maybe I need a lot of things to
Ah,
study,
okay.
and so maybe a little bit busy. Mhm.
Okay. I understand. I understand. So that happens sometimes in a company, when a colleague leaves or something and they have to shuffle that
Yeah.
work over to
Maybe the
somebody else,
paperwork is not
right?
is a
And,
easy
and you,
cake, but something about data system, I'm not very familiar with how to make use the data system. So a little bit hard for me to study
oh,
a new thing, you know.
uh-huh. Yeah, I understand. That would cause me stress too if I had to do that. I understand. So yeah, it's hard to the only what do you try to do to handle that stress?
Yeah. This weekend I brought my PC come home with me, and I yeah, totally,
Oh, okay. So you
and
brought your computer home with
I
you.
do some my work, do handle some work in my home. Maybe this can help me
Okay.
to release my stress. I think that this is a normal step.
Okay.
When all these things go normal, then it will be better.
Yeah, yeah. So you brought your
Mm-hmm.
work, you brought your computer home so that you can try to get caught up on some of the work. So
Mm-hmm.
that way, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is not
Yeah,
so
yeah,
busy,
yeah. Oh,
right?
you so know me.
Oh, so that's good. That's good. I guess that's a one way that you can handle stuff like that because it's not like you can just not do that
Mm-hmm.
work. So you brought the work home and worked on it. You did
Mm-hmm.
some of that work during the weekend, so that relieves
Mm-hmm.
some of your stress during the
I
week.
remember that.
Good.
I
Good. That's
remember
that's
that
smart.
last week Wednesday, I have a long time overtime, and after my work, I I feel a little bit. I feel so tired, and my head shaking. My head I cannot feel anything. So I leave a message to you and say, oh, I'm overworked so long time. Oh, when I leave a message to you, I feel relaxed.
Okay. Yeah, because you worked a lot. You worked
Yeah.
late that night,
hmm
right? Yeah. Yeah. You worked late that night, so it caused you some
Yeah.
extra stress.
And maybe I just
Yeah.
need to find someone to say something and to relax myself. It's a very good way.
Sure. Yeah, and I get
hmm
that's okay. I understand that. I always tell people if they need
hmm
to talk or chat, uh, you can send me a message, and maybe I don't respond right away because I'm
It
busy
doesn't
sometimes, but I
matter.
try to
Just
respond
want to
at
leave a
some point.
message to you,
Yeah.
and this way just it can also make me feel very relaxed, I think. Mhm.
Uh-huh. Good. Well, I hope you have a better week
I
this
hope
week.
so.
Yeah, because pretty soon, this week's
Yeah,
a short week for you, right? Because you have
yeah.
a holiday
So,
coming up,
so welcome
right?
to
Yeah.
Nanjing. You just decide you will travel for
So
some days.
yeah, yeah. So when is your last day of work? Do you work? Are you
uh,
finished
Thursday.
on Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday's your last day. Then you have
Yeah,
Friday off,
and
right?
after the vacation day,
Okay.
maybe I have a 2 days longer vacation day. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Good for you. Yeah. Take the. What are you gonna do for your vacation? Are you gonna
Yeah.
just relax at home?
My I planned to just stay at home because a lot of people outside. I think maybe it's a good idea to just stay at home.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's a busy travel time. A lot
hmm
of people will be, traveling around the
hmm
country and around the world. Actually, a lot of my Chinese friends that I know
Yeah.
are traveling to different
If you
countries.
come to
So
Nanjing,
I understand.
welcome to you, and maybe we can see.
Thank you.
I can take you to have some fun, have some good places.
Hmm.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you. I appreciate that. It's a time that
Mhm.
I'll just be relaxing and, you know, um, visiting some friends and just taking it easy, kind of like a time for me to recharge my battery. So, I think
Mhm.
it's going to be a busy travel time. I think a lot of people will
Mhm.
be traveling at that time. So smart
Mhm.
that you stay home. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, when you stay home, will you do you eat any like special food? Like,
Okay.
mooncakes
Mhm.
mooncakes are a popular uh, uh, food or
Yeah.
treat that people eat on the
Yeah.
for the Mid Autumn Festival. Do you
No.
like mooncakes?
It's too
Okay.
sweet. I'm not aware like that taste.
Yeah. Yeah, it is sweet. They are sweet. I got a lot of mooncakes. I got a lot of mooncakes were given to me. So I had a couple of last week, but like you, they're sweet, and I don't want to eat too many of them. They're good, but I just don't. I just do it because it's kind of part of
Wow.
the tradition. Yeah, it's just part of the tradition, and some people gave me some mooncakes this weekend, and they're like, okay, let's eat mooncakes together right now, and I'm like, right now? Like, yeah, so let's have mooncakes right now because I won't see you during the Mid Autumn Festival. So let's celebrate it right now. I go, okay. So we opened the mooncakes and we ate, the mooncakes right
Wow.
there with my
Nice.
coffee. So it was, yeah.
Mhm.
So that's good. It was nice to do that, and they bought the mooncakes for me, and um, they wanted to
Mhm.
share the mooncakes with me and
Mhm.
share the experience of eating the
Mhm.
mooncakes. So I
Wow,
said, okay,
wonderful.
no problem. Yeah. So that was good. Now, though,
Yeah.
it's a tradition in China, that people eat or
Mhm.
give mooncakes as gifts. But I've talked to so many people that don't like to eat them.
Yeah, a lot of my friends also don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, yeah. They eat. Maybe they'll eat one because it's part of the tradition, but they said they don't really like them. But I'm like, that's fine. Yeah. So that's okay. It's another one of those traditions that you should try to pass on to your
Mhm.
family if you have children's. I told people if they have children, it's a
Mhm.
good thing to pass that tradition on to their children. Let them know about it because it's not a tradition that I don't want to see the tradition die or I
Yeah,
think it should
totally.
continue on.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think it's traditions, whatever the traditions are, I think it's important that we pass those traditions on to the children, to the
Yeah.
younger generation, so they can,
Yeah, yeah, a
keep it
lot
going.
of good memories. Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. Great. So do you have any other stress that you have to deal with, like family or like not just your your workload, but maybe your colleagues. Do any of your colleagues ever bring some stress into your
Mm,
life?
no, just this
No?
handover things make me a little bit crazy. But I think I can handle them in the future days. It's not a very big problem. Mm-hmm.
So just
Yeah.
your workload, but the people that you work with, your workmates or your coworkers, don't usually cause you a
No,
lot of stress.
my colleagues has been always very friendly. I love them.
Okay. Okay, so you get
Um,
along with them
yeah,
well.
they're very easy
Good.
to get along
That's
with. I'm a lucky woman.
good. Good. So how about family? Do you ever have to deal with some stress caused by your family members?
No, my family members is also very easy to get along. Very positive.
Good. Okay. Good. So that's good that your family is positive and they don't cause stress because I know a lot of people who
Mm-hmm.
I've talked
Mm-hmm.
to that family family causes them that's their number one
Yeah, in
stress
China,
right in is their
it's very
family.
common.
So yeah, so they tell me, "Oh, I wish I could have a life with no stress from my family."
You know,
Eh,
family members is
so
hard to see. Sometimes you never you cannot live with them. You just you just you just need to suitable. Yeah,
yes.
adopt how did I say
Yeah,
adapt them?
you just have to, you just have to kind of
Yeah.
let them say what they want to say, and just
Mm-hmm.
kind
Yeah.
of get along with them, and you don't have to argue or fight or debate. Just
Yeah.
just let them say what they want to say,
Yeah.
and then
If some
move
friends
on with your life.
like a families,
Yeah.
maybe we cannot we can get rid of them, but families, you can never do that.
Yeah, family is family. Yeah, friends you can replace, or you can or
Yeah,
separate
yeah,
yourself from your friends. Your family you can separate yourself, but you're always going to
yeah.
be connected some point with your family. So you
Ay.
can't really just ditch your
Mm-hmm.
family.
Yeah,
You're always
totally.
going to have them. So good. Okay, that's good. But how about your health? Does your health ever cause you to
Maybe
have any
these days
stress?
a little bit because because these days I'm too
Okay.
busy and my uncle hurt.
My aunt, my aunt,
Yeah, my ankle
your
hurt
uncle?
because I'm running and I fall down and hurt my ankle.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah,
were you
yeah,
jogging
yeah,
or like
jogging. When I jogging,
exercising?
and then my husband said that maybe I need to run faster to stress my power.
Oh,
So I followed him and catch him.
okay.
Then I followed down.
Then you fell down and
Yeah,
sprained your and
yeah.
hurt your
So
ankle.
about 2 weeks,
Oh,
I cannot run. I cannot run. And
okay.
overtime a lot and no enough exercise. This makes me a little bit easy to feel tired. Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. So now your
Much
ankle
better,
feels
but
better? Okay.
it's not as normal as before. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So do you still have an opportunity to go
Just
out and
walk,
jog?
jog. Yeah.
Oh, just walk. Okay, you just want to take it easy. You don't want to
Yeah, yeah,
re-injure your
totally.
ankle, right? Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
you want to take it easy
Wow.
with your ankle.
I'm so happy.
Great. So it's yeah, it's good. It's good that you're not experiencing a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stress like some people are. So that's very good that you can do that. And it sounds like you have some good methods for
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
helping you to cope with your
Mm-hmm.
stress. That's good. Great. Do you have any other questions for
No,
me tonight, Lisa?
I just want to say thank you so much for your moments, and I really learned a lot of things and a lot of English vocabularies, and yeah, it's totally very valuable for me, and yeah, I just want every time
Good.
I on the stage, I want to say thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, and I'm glad that I can help you, and I'm glad that my moments are there to
Thank
help
you.
you improve your English. Okay. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Mhm.
Have a great Sunday night and have
Mhm.
a
Mhm.
fantastic day
Oh, thank
tomorrow,
you.
okay?
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, Lisa, thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. And wow, we have a panda on the stage.
Okay, camera.
I can see your panda. Can you hear me okay? Hello? I can't hear the pandas. Oh, I think she was maybe trying to turn her camera on and turned her, she removed herself from the stage. Hmm. Let's try it again, Karen.
Hello.
Okay, hi.
Yeah, I'm
How are
good.
you?
Yeah.
Good. So you were trying to turn your camera on and
Yes, yes.
you
Today
removed
I want
yourself from the
to try
stage.
to turn on the camera and television.
Wow, that's good. We get to see
Yes,
you
yes.
we get to see you tonight. Good. How was
I
your
think
weekend,
it's
Karen?
good. You know, yesterday I go to
A
an
good.
offline English course. English course.
Wow. In your so you had is this the first English corner you've been
Um,
to?
not the first one. You know, I heard it
Oh,
from
okay.
my friend. Uh, and she told me there will be
Okay.
an event, English event. I before I go came over the English corner. I just think it. I think I just needed to sit there and just listening. But when I went there, I found that I need to talk with others.
That's usually the
Yes,
purpose of the
yes,
English
I'm
corner is to
yes,
talk, right? Yeah, sometimes
yes,
they don't
yes.
let you just sit there
So it's supposed to
quietly.
me because I have no heart ready, you know. Yes, I'm
Okay,
shy. Yes, I'm
so
shy,
you're
and
shy?
so I think after the English course English course I thought a lot of you know I think um, I am so nervous to the strangers. So I think maybe I can
And yeah,
maybe I should try to overcome this feelings.
sure. Yeah, and the way to overcome these feelings, you just have to push yourself. And going to English corner like that, that's a first step to pushing yourself to, to be
Yes, yes, you know,
comfortable talking
yesterday I just
to
see
people.
a few sentences and I think I found that my voice is not very steady. I think it's a little, yeah, you know, not steady. Yes, yes,
Unsteady.
unsteady. Yes. So
Okay.
I realized that why why I'm like this. I think I should
Uh-huh.
do better. I think.
Okay. Just do more try to
Yes,
spend more time
so I
practicing.
decided to
Yeah.
turn on camera to chat with you tonight. I,
Well, very good. I'm glad. So at your English corner, how
around
many people were there?
30s and 30s. Yes, Yes, it's a big
Wow.
event English corner, I think. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
No,
were there some
just
foreigners there?
Chinese and some professional English teacher organized this event.
Okay.
Yeah, all
Okay. So it
Chinese
was
people,
all Chinese people.
but there are
Okay.
so many people. Their English is very fluent and very. Um, I think they are so excellent.
Yeah, that maybe they're just more
And
confident.
one of the reason is this, but I think but I think
Yeah.
their English is really good, really good. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, have different backgrounds when it comes. Maybe some of those people who have excellent English, maybe they studied abroad, for several years for your university or something. So you never know how they achieved this,
Yes, yes,
excellent
yes.
fluency.
I know, I know.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good for you to do that. It's good that um, ventured outside your comfort zone and went
Yeah.
there because that's not easy to do. I'm sure
Yes,
you were
I
really,
really
really
nervous.
nervous.
Now I think I'm a little nervous. Do you feel that? No, but
No, no,
I'm now I'm a little sweaty. I'm
you're a little
sweating,
sleepy.
sweating. Yeah, sweating. Yeah,
Oh, sweating.
yeah. Because I'm a
Oh,
little
sweating.
nervous.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, yes.
because you're a little nervous. Ah, so at the English Corner, was it at like a coffee shop or where did they hold the
In
English
our
Corner?
library center. Yes,
Okay, good.
there are a space to provide some English corner so as to start their event. There are charity event.
Okay, so did they have it every weekend?
I don't know. Yesterday is the first time I go to there.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe if they have it every weekend, it's a good thing that you could try to, if you're not busy, you could try to attend it every weekend. And I think if you did it every weekend, if they offer it every weekend, you'll see your confidence
Yes,
build
I
and your
think
fluency
if there
improve.
there are every week is I think I will attendance every week. Yes. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, that's good because it helps you to practice
Yes,
more
yes, I
face
know.
to
Yes.
face. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, how do you ever have
Uh,
any other kind of stress, Karen?
I
Like
think
work stress?
I don't know. I think sometimes I think stress is not very obvious. Obvious. Yes. But sometimes
Okay,
usually I often feel anxious. I think it yeah. So I think sometimes
okay,
anxious and stress are both exist. Both exist.
yeah, yeah. So what causes you to be anxious? Like your job or family, or
I
what causes
think
you to be anxious?
and it's from uncertain of the future. You know.
Oh, okay. The
Yes. Yes.
uncertainty of your future.
Yeah. About
Okay.
job, about
So you,
work. You know. Uh,
okay.
the economy is not very well. So yeah. So I sometimes
Sure.
I am afraid of lost my job. So yeah.
Okay. You're Yeah, you're
Yes.
afraid to lose that
Yes.
you're going to lose your job. Yeah. So uh, so that I know that
I know.
causes a lot of people a
I
lot of
know.
stress as well.
How about talking about how to raise manage this stress? I think sometimes when I feel I have some progress, I feel better. So I think relieve the stressful the best way is to make me progress. Make
Okay,
progress.
yeah,
Yes,
to make progress.
It can decline the stress.
Right. Yeah,
Yes,
and also
play a
playing your
guitar.
guitar.
Yes, you're right.
Playing your guitar,
Yes,
I'm sure helps
yes,
relieve some of your stress too, right? It takes your mind off of your whatever is causing the stress, and you can focus on, playing your guitar and
yes.
singing or whatever you
It
like to do.
can like things like pause the stress. Just
Right.
immerse the music world.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I
Yes,
think that can
yes, you know.
maybe help with the stress a little bit. Yeah. And how about
Um,
exercise?
exercise. To be honest, to be honest, and
Do you
before
ever
I
yeah,
often do exercise, but recently I do exercise a little, but I I think
oh,
it is useful for the stress.
okay.
It can
Yeah, I think
help my body to make dopamine. I don't know how to say dopamine. Yeah, dopamine.
dopamine.
Yes, dopamine. Yeah,
Yeah, dopamine.
yes. Dopamine can
Yeah, it can provide dopamine, right?
improve my
Yeah,
mood. Yeah.
which can improve your mood. That's good. Yeah, so a little bit of exercise, even like walking sometimes, even if you don't run or work out in the gym or whatever, a little walking
Yes,
can even
yes.
help a lot. Good. Great. Yeah, so other stress, you don't really have to worry about other stress.
Mm,
Like your family doesn't really cause you a lot of stress.
from family, I think it is about marriage. Yes,
Oh, okay. So maybe they'll
yes. Give me
give you a little
only
stress
yes,
about trying to
yes.
or asking when you're going to get
I think
married.
it is only stress for me. Yes.
A little stressful for you. So will you go home to visit your family for the
Yeah.
holiday?
In the national holiday, I will go home.
Okay. So when you go home for the National Day holiday, will your family ask you lots of questions?
Sometimes usually they will ask me about this.
Okay. They'll ask you about when are you getting married, all that, right? Or boyfriend, all
Yeah,
those kind of
yes,
like
yes.
relationship questions.
I used to be it. Yeah, I used to
Okay,
it.
you're used to it. You're used to those questions, right? So you already know how you're going to answer those,
At the beginning,
right?
I will say something with them, but gradually I didn't say anything. Just I
Okay, you just
I don't
don't
want
worry about
to
it.
say anymore. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. It's a time for you to just enjoy your family, enjoy some delicious food, and
Yes. Yes.
relax, right? Okay, that's good. So, do you have any questions that you're going to ask me tonight?
Yes. I want to ask. Maybe do you have some advice to me? And the question is, how to stop translating from Chinese English to Chinese in my mind when I when I listening others talking and speaking.
Yeah, I think it's pretty normal to do that. It just there's no really way that you can stop doing that. The only way to overcome that is over time. The more you practice, the more you speak,
Yeah.
the less you'll do that. So there's no real technique that I can give you to stop doing that. It just takes time and practice, and eventually it will stop. because I've talked to people who used to do that, and now they say over time they've had an opportunity to practice English more and speak English and open their mouth, and now they don't translate as in their mind like
Yes,
they used
sometimes
to.
when I listening some article, some materials, I heard the not very familiar words. I can't stop translate, but when I translate it, but
Yeah.
the following words I can't heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it just takes time. Yeah, just be patient with yourself and keep listening, practicing your listening skills. Do you like to listen to podcasts?
Yes, but I
Okay,
heard a kind of materials. Sometimes podcast, sometimes YouTube. Some pick up some
okay.
like talk show. Yes, talk shows.
Talk shows. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, the more you listen, the better you'll get, and the the idea that you're translating in your mind is normal. It happens to I think most people, but the only way that you can overcome that is to just keep
Okay, I
practicing.
know.
Okay, with practice and practice, you'll eventually
Yeah,
stop doing
yes.
that. Okay, but I don't think that tonight your words, everything seemed to be okay. I didn't sense any
I think maybe
problems at
maybe
all.
you are become my friend. So I yes,
So you feel more confident, or you
yes,
feel, or maybe
I
you feel
feel
relaxed.
relaxed.
Okay, so that's the thing. Once you are around people maybe you don't know, maybe you feel that way, and I think we all sometimes maybe struggle to
Yes, I
speak if
think
we're
the
around
problem
strangers.
to
Yeah,
speak to strangers is very big problem to me. I think.
yeah, and sometimes it's a problem for me too if I meet some strangers that I've never met before and I have to maybe speak to them or make a conversation with them. It's not always easy for me to do that either. So yeah, so I think that's pretty common. I think it's part of human nature that we are that way, but once you become friends with those people or maybe acquaintances,
Yes,
then
but
it becomes
you
easier.
can deal with it very well.
Yeah, I can because I have more experience. I've done it for, many, 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 many years. So I have the reason maybe I'm a little bit more experienced at it is because I've done it a lot. So I have that kind of experience by doing it. But there were times in my life where I wasn't very good at it, but I made mistakes. I learned from those mistakes. I learned from my people around me, and now maybe I'm a
You're
little bit
very
better at it.
mm, you're much better. You're
Much better than I was,
yeah.
maybe 10 years ago. But that's okay. It's just because it was part of
Mm.
my job for many, many years. I was forced to speak to a lot of strangers. That was my job. It wasn't that I wanted to, but I was forced to because it was
Yes,
my
yes,
job. I
I know.
had to.
I want to try to force myself.
Right. That's a good thing. You have to force yourself to speak with strangers at like at English Corner or at other another event that you could probably look into is
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters.
Yeah.
Have you heard
Yes,
of
yes.
Toastmasters
I
before,
heard it.
Karen? Okay. I'm sure there's a Toastmasters group in your city.
But
They're
I think
international. They're all over.
I can't.
You have to push yourself because you know what, Karen? A lot of the
Maybe in
people
the
who go to
future, I
Toastmasters, especially
think.
for the people who go there the first time, they're just like you. They're scared, they're nervous, they're worried. They think I can't do that now. And the thing is maybe the first time you're nervous, the second time, but after a while, Toastmasters I think
I
can
think
really benefit you.
I think my big problem is that language organizing. often
Yeah,
and
yeah,
usually in Chinese, I often don't know how to say or what to say. Yeah, I think
sure.
not only language,
But
which language, but also in my head how to organize
right,
the the the
the
sentence
sentence
structure.
structure.
Yes, I think.
Right, 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 and that's what. Yeah, and that's that's what Toastmasters. I've only went to a few Toastmasters meetings. I'm not a regular, but I've gone there as a special guest, and it just helps you to organize your speech, organize your sentence structure. It helps you to overcome your shyness or your fear of speaking in public. And I guarantee you, when you're there, if you keep going there, you're going to, of course, make friends because everybody, Karen, that's
I
there is
know, I
exactly
know,
like
I
you.
know every.
They're exactly like you. They have this, they're shy, they're afraid to speak in public. That's why they go there. They go there to overcome their fear. So it's not like you're going to be the only one there that can't, that has a
I know,
problem
but
speaking in public.
and the person care this is just myself. I think. Yes.
Sure, I understand. Yeah. So when you feel it's the right time for you, you know about this club, so that's good. So when you feel that you're at the right point in your life that you want to
Mm.
take that next step, the English corner is the first step. Second step, third step, and Toastmasters will be another big
I'm
step
not
for
sure.
you.
Maybe I can.
Not
Maybe in
now,
the
but I'm
future.
saying in the
Yeah.
future, someday in the future, when you're ready to take that next step, Toastmasters I think can really
Yes.
benefit
Yes.
you.
And
Okay. Yeah, I think it can really benefit you because it's just a club where people can, learn how to practice their English and speak in public. And it's scary. I know. I went there and I had
yeah.
to do a lecture and I was nervous too in front of, around 20 like 25 or 30
Yeah.
people. So, yeah, everybody's looking at me. Everybody's staring at me, looking at me thinking, "Okay, his English is going to be perfect." And I was so nervous.
But
But I did
but
it.
but
I
but
did it. I overcame it. I
but
did it,
nobody
and it was.
can nobody know you are nervous. Just you.
Yeah, because I've learned over the years because I do a lot of public speaking. I've done a lot of public speaking in the past, and I do public speaking now. I've learned how to
Yeah.
mask my nervousness. Mask means cover it
Yes.
up so
Yes.
people can't see it. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So anyway, thanks for coming. Do you have any? Are you going to sing a song tonight, or tonight's just chat night?
I could. I can. Yes, I can.
Okay, you can. Okay. Are you gonna play the guitar or just go solo
With
with
guitar,
no the guitar?
but I'm not real very familiar with this.
What this? What
It's
song are you gonna
from
sing?
Coldplay, Viva la Vida. Did you heard it?
Oh,
Yeah,
good. Yeah, I
me
like that
too.
song. I
Me
like
too,
lots of
me too.
Coldplay songs. Yeah, I like a lot of their songs. In fact, I was just listening to some
Yes.
Coldplay this afternoon on the subway, but not that song. I need to
Yeah.
put that song on my
Okay.
playlist. Okay, great. Whenever you're ready, you get your guitar, and we're
Yes.
we're excited to hear you play.
Yes.
Oh, you
It's
have the guitar there?
on my knees.
Okay. Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. Okay, I
Yes.
didn't see it before. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready,
Okay.
I want
Let
to hear some
me
Coldplay.
adjust my phone.
Okay. Take your time. No
Yeah.
hurry.
Okay. I used to do the world. This rise when I gave the word. Long in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the
Bravo. Very good,
No,
Karen. Yeah, you
I am
did
so
great.
nervous. I think at the beginning, especially at the beginning, I make so much so much mistakes.
No, that's okay. That must be a hard
Yes, yes,
song to
yeah.
play guitar, right? Yeah, it seems like it would be a hard song, but you did good. Of course, everybody's
Because
complimenting amazing how amazing your voice is. You have
everyone is
lots of
so kind,
compliments,
so
Karen.
kind. Yes, and at the beginning,
Of course
I
they're kind, but
before
but they
the when I practice this, I think I play it better. But when I play
uh-huh.
in front of the camera, I am so nervous. Yes,
You're nervous.
I made so
Yeah,
many
yeah, you're
mistakes.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I think it still sounded really good. I couldn't notice mistakes, but I think that it sounded great. But I noticed that it must be hard to learn how to,
Yes,
play that
yes,
song,
yes. You know,
right? Yeah,
this song is
yeah, very,
the reason is very um, quick, so quick. So it's hard to sing
yeah,
this song.
sure. Yeah, yeah, it seems like a difficult song. I mean, you did well though. I mean, and the guitar playing was excellent. So I think that everybody was very
Yes,
happy and pleased with it.
thank you everyone.
You had while you were singing, you had lots of compliments.
Thank you everyone.
So maybe everybody's going to want you to sing more on my stage. So they're going to add you and send you lots of private messages saying, "Wow, you did so good, Karen." So after tonight, you're going to
Thank you
have more and
everyone.
more followers.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so that's good. And again, it took a lot of courage to because normally when you sing on my
Yes,
stage, you have your
it
camera turned off. I think the very first time you came on my stage and
yes,
sang,
it's the
you had your
first time.
camera on.
Yes,
Yeah, the very first time you did. But
yes. I
then after
think
that, you always turned it
I
off.
give me a lot of uh, courage, and I think everyone give me so much courage.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. You have more courage now, so that's good. Congratulations. And Adi said some night he wants you to play the guitar and he's gonna sing.
Okay.
Okay? So you guys need to get together and come up with a song that you can play the guitar. He can come up. We can have two people on the stage. You can play the guitar and he can sing. You two can coordinate that, and I will
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
support it.
Okay.
Okay, if you guys can coordinate a song that you can play on the guitar and he can sing,
I think
I'll
it is
support it.
very hard.
Okay,
Very difficult.
it
Very
would be
difficult.
it would be hard.
Yeah.
It would be difficult,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
fun to
Okay.
listen to. Okay, okay. Well, thanks. Do you
No.
have any other? Do you
Thank
have
you.
any questions tonight
No. Thank
before
you.
I say goodnight? No. Okay. Well, thanks again. Nice conversation. Congratulations on going to your first English corner, the first of many to come in the future. Keep going, keep doing that, and you'll see your English confidence improve. And again, as
Yeah.
always, thank you
Okay.
for
Thank
sharing
you.
that
Thanks a
beautiful
lot.
song. Okay?
Good night. Bye
Uh
bye.
huh. Thanks, Karen. Good night. Bye bye. Okay, thanks, Karen. Thank you so much for coming up on stage and sharing your story with us about your English corner and your English journey that you're on and you're trying to improve your English. And thank you so much for sharing that beautiful song with us too. It is Sunday night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this English corner. Now I'm thinking it's in English. Well, it's kind of like an online English corner, but it's a live stream. So thanks everybody for joining this live stream tonight. For those that have just joined us late, if you've just recently joined us and you're wondering what the heck this thing is about, what's going on here, what's the topic, you're singing, you're laughing, you're having too much fun. Why is everybody having so much fun? Why is everybody in such a good mood? Well, because it is Sunday night, and I know it's the end of the weekend, and you think people should be in a bad mood because it's the end of the weekend and they got to get up and go to work tomorrow morning. But not me. I'm okay. I'm happy because I don't mind going to work tomorrow morning. In fact, I'm looking forward to going to work because I like no, I love my job. So I'm very lucky. Anyway, tonight's our topic is stress management. That's kind of, and Karen just provided us with some awesome stress management music. Thank you, Karen, for supplying us with some beautiful music and helping us with our stress management tonight. It really does help to hear this beautiful music. So, again, thank you so much. Tonight, our topic is stress management, and I hope that you have all maybe learned some tips about stress management. So anyway, our topic, yes, it is an interesting topic. And just a quick reminder or a quick note about some of the messages or the articles that I posted today on my moments, because I got a few questions about people asking me about my some of my posts that I posted. So I just wanted to let people know that the letter or the questions that my Hello Talk friends that sent me, if you'll notice my moments yesterday and today, I posted some questions that some of my Hello Talk friends have sent me and some of the answers, how I replied to them. Just so you know, they gave me their permission to post those, okay? I didn't just post it without their permission. I asked them. In fact, one of them asked me to post this question and answer. So about the my post today. So one of them asked me to post her the question and my answer to her question. She said maybe it can help other people. So and it was the one about her boyfriend who was abusing her. And just so you know, she's safe and she did end that relationship, and it ended peacefully. So he, agreed, and he went his own way. So he's not abusing her, he's not harassing her, he's not she said it ended good. She said it ended well, and she thanked me or for whatever I helped her with. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that she is safe. So because I got people sending me messages saying, what happened to her? Is she okay? Did she stay? What did she do? Is she in trouble? Does she need help? Which city does she live in? A lot of people sent me messages offering to help her, and I was very, very touched by that. And I said thank you so much, and um for your messages. And she's okay, she appreciates your help, but she doesn't want me to share her name. Maybe she's in the live stream tonight, I don't know. But yeah, so she sent me a message a few days ago telling me that her boyfriend was abusing her, hitting her, not just verbally abusing, but physically abusing her, and she didn't know what to do. And so, I sent her a reply, and she ended that relationship peacefully, and which I had highly recommended to her to do. So, and she's safe and you know away from him. And she said, I just sent her a message this morning and said, is everything still okay? Is he bothering you, or are you afraid, or do you fear that you're maybe in trouble or something? And she goes, no, 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 no. She is, he's okay now, he understands, and he's not harassing or bothering me. I said, okay, good. You just need to really keep an eye on that situation. Try to stay away, hang out with your friends, be close with your friends, stay with your friends, and uh, just kind of try to move on with your life. So anyway, the reason I talk about this is because I did get her permission to post that on my moments. That was the main thing I wanted to let people know. I didn't just post those letters and those messages and my answers without the people's permission. Okay, the people who I talked to with this gave me their permission to post that, as long as I didn't post their name, which I would never do. Anyway, that's I just wanted to let people know that, because I got a lot of messages today from people concerned about these me doing this? And I said, yeah, they gave me the permission to post. So whenever I post these types of messages or these letters on my moments, always know that I get the permission from the people who sent these to me. The poems, I have a good friend who likes to write poems, and this friend does give me the permission to post. I don't write the poems, okay? Just so you know, I don't write the poems that I post on my moments. I'm not a poet. But I have a friend who likes to write poetry, and they do give me the permission to post these poems on my moments. And but they don't want their name. They don't want their name in to be revealed in the poem, so they don't want credit. So anyway, it's not. It's just so you know, they're not my poems, and I do have permission from the people, from the person, not the people, from the person who writes these poems. They do give me their permission to post them. So I don't really put that in the poem. I don't really post that in my moments that I have permission to do that, but I just let everybody know. Another thing, just a little quick reminder: tomorrow night, Monday night, will be my last live stream for a while, because Tuesday I will be in my holiday, and I'll be doing some traveling. So I'll be doing some traveling because of the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival and the Chinese National Day holiday. We get some time off, so I will be doing some traveling starting on Tuesday. So Monday night, tomorrow night, will be my last stream for a while. So anyway, this live stream will continue on tonight, or I'll probably stay online tonight till at least 11 o'clock. Usually I do. Usually I stream till about 11 o'clock. So so if that, hopefully that answers your questions. So anyway. Okay. Did you raise your hand by mistake? I'm taking Japanese. Okay. Wow, your holiday starts so early. Yeah, I took a few extra days for my holiday. I wanted to, yeah, I wanted to start it a little bit early to avoid some of the uh, traffic that's going to be, people that, taking the trains and flying and the traffic. So I wanted to avoid some of that, the crowds, yes, of the holiday. So I'm leaving early on my travel. I'll be traveling in China. I'll be visiting a few cities in China during my holiday, and relaxing and re-energizing, recharging my batteries. So that's what I will be doing during my holiday. So tomorrow night, Monday night, will be my last live stream for a couple of weeks, and I'll be back in around the second week of October to restart my live streams. Okay, so just a friendly reminder to people that that will be my schedule coming up in the near future. If you are wondering why I'm not live streaming, well, that's why, because I'm going to be traveling and do a lot of traveling. So tonight is Costa Coffee Night. Thanks everybody for joining us. Tonight's live stream, Costa Coffee. It's good. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. You work in China. Yes. So anyway, if you just joined this live stream and you're wondering what am I talking about? Yes, I do live in China. I've lived in China for 12 years, actually, in Beijing, and I come from the United States of America. And yes, I will be traveling in China to a few cities around China in the next couple of weeks. Which cities those are is a secret. I'm not going to tell people where I'm going. So because it's kind of, I want my alone time, and to spend my time relaxing and enjoying my free time, my holiday time. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks. So again, tomorrow night, my last live stream for a while, but I will be back. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking a break. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. If you'd like to come up on stage, you have to raise your hand. I see there's a lot of people raising your hand, so you kind of have to be a little bit patient, okay? Try to be a little bit patient with me. Hello? Hello? You have to turn your, you don't have to turn your camera on, but we have to have your microphone turned on. We have to have your microphone turned on. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. So it seems like a lot of times people, when maybe it's their first time to be on stage, they have some technical issues with their microphone and how to turn on their microphone. Or maybe I have to turn it on from here. Let me see if I can turn on your microphone here, sir. Okay, I sent you an invitation to turn on your microphone. Normally I don't have to do that, but let's see if that will help you, because we can't hear you. Maybe you can hear me, but we cannot hear you because your microphone is not turned on. Again, you don't have to have your camera turned on, but sir, you do if you can figure it out how to turn your microphone on. I don't know how to pronounce your name either. Hussein maybe? Hussein? I probably am pronouncing it wrong. Hussein. The Hussein, if you can hear me or you can read the subtitles, try to look on your screen to try to find out how to turn your microphone on. Okay, there should be a little button someplace there that you can try to turn on your microphone if you can. Okay, try that. Hussein, is that right? Hussein, maybe. Hussein. Oh, okay. Mr. or not Mr. Hussein, sir, I apologize. I did not remove you from the stage. Maybe you removed yourself because maybe you were trying to turn on your microphone and maybe you removed yourself from the stage instead. So what you can do is, Hussein, you can try to raise your hand again, okay? Raise your hand again and we can try it again in the future, okay? Try it again to raise your hand if you want to, okay? Yeah, sometimes if it's your first time to come up on stage, sometimes if it's the first time that you come up on the stage, maybe you have some technical issues, maybe you're not familiar with how to turn your camera on or off, you're not familiar with how to turn your microphone on and off. I totally understand that. With some people it's very, very normal and it happens quite often, okay? So I totally understand that. Hi.
Hello. I Todd, good evening, but I don't want to turn on my camera. How to?
You don't want to turn your camera on. Now I see something red. Is that the ceiling?
My finger.
You put your finger, that's your finger? Wow. So you want me to turn your camera
but I
off?
don't know how can I do that. Okay,
There,
thank you a lot.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, so it's better to talk, because we don't want to
sorry.
talk to your finger.
Because it's my great honor to have a conversation with you. For many times, I want to talk with you face to face, but I'm so nervous because you're live stream is so hot. There are so many people watching, so I'm not so confident about my pronunciation, and that's why I always watching, but I never raised my hand before.
Okay, Okie dokie. But now you feel okay because I think you should be confident with your English because
Really?
your English
I'm
sounds
so
really
happy.
good, Coco. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people that I talk to, even people who I tutor privately, that would love to be able to speak English like you. So be
Thank you a
confident
lot.
with your
I will
English.
be more confident
Okay.
in the future.
Sure. Yeah. Never be afraid. Yeah. It's if you have that fear, you have to push yourself over that fear level and try to overcome that
Yep,
fear to be
definitely.
confident. Good. So how was your
Um,
weekend, Coco?
to be honest, on weekends, I'm very busy on weekends because I have to take classes.
So you're taking what kind of
Yep,
classes? English
taking
classes?
English class because I'm an English teacher. Yep.
You're an English teacher, and you were worried about raising your hand to come up on
Yes,
stage and you're an English
because
teacher?
I'm not that confident about my pronunciation.
So what age of people do you
Middle
teach
school
English to?
students.
Okay, but you're very confident when you're in the classroom in front
Not
of
that
maybe 50
much.
kids, right? Okay. How many
Four
how many
to
students
six
in your class?
students.
Oh, okay. But when you get in front of those 4 to 6
Yep,
students, you feel
definitely, because
confident,
I'm a
right?
teacher that time.
Okay.
Now I'm just a
Okay. So
student
just
in
just
front of you.
so just put yourself in that position and think that the people that are listening and talk or watching you tonight are just your middle
Yes.
school students, and you'll feel very confident. Okay, so on the weekends you have to work,
Yep. I have
teach
to teach
English.
English on weekends,
Okay,
and on weekdays,
okay, so
I have more time to do my things.
okay, so what are the things you like to do during the
Um,
weekday?
like watching TV, um, and hang
Okay,
out with my friends, or just reading a book
cool.
at my home.
Okay, very good. That sounds like
Yes.
a very relaxing
Yep.
week, right? So you like to, when you hang out with your friends, do you like go to the shopping mall, or what do you do? Go to a park, go hiking? What do you like to do? How do you hang out with your
Sometimes we
friends?
will see a movie, or go to the shopping mall to buy new clothes. Yep. Yes, I
Buy
like
new
that.
clothes. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yep,
You
definitely.
like
Girls
buying new
all like
clothes?
buying things.
You like, so shopping is
Yes,
good therapy,
definitely.
right? Right? Yeah, shopping is, if you feel
Yes.
stressed, a good thing you can do is
And
go
when I'm
shopping.
shopping, I'm very relaxed.
Good.
It's a good way to overcome
You feel
the
very
stress.
okay. Okay, it's a good. So when you're shopping, you
Yep.
feel relaxed. It's a good way to overcome your stress. Good. So, what what causes you some stress in your
No,
life? Does your job
I
cause
don't
you
think my
stress?
job caused me any stress because my students it's not that much. But I don't know. I think
Okay.
I'm always
Eh,
feeling anxious sometimes.
Oh, okay. So do
Most
your
of
students
them
like
like
you?
me. Yeah, yeah.
Most of them like you. Okay,
Of
my next
course, I
question: do
like
you like your
them.
students? Okay. Sometimes are
Um,
they naughty?
yes, some of the boys they a little naughty in class.
Those those darn boys. The boys are always the naughty ones. The girls are always
Yes,
perfect
most
little
of the time it
angels.
is.
Most of the time,
Yes,
it's the
they
boys
are
that cause problems, right?
sometimes they just talking in
Yeah,
class, and I need to stop
sure.
and point out his programs, then keep going my class.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So sometimes they disrupt your class, right? Yeah, that was me when I was in school. I did that with the teachers didn't like me because I was always one that kept talking or making jokes or
Uh,
disrupting the class. The teachers always had to stop because of me.
but
So
I think
I
you
was
are
one of
very
those boys.
clever. You must be excellent student in your class.
No, I
Really?
wasn't. I hate Coco. I hated school. I was a bad student. Most of the teachers didn't like me because I wasn't a very serious student. I didn't study very hard. I always disrupted class. I was always getting into trouble, and they would tell me to leave the class and go talk to the headmaster or the principal, or tell me to go out in
I
the
can't
hallway and
imagine
stand. I
that
was
because I
always
think
getting in trouble.
you looks like an excellent
Yes.
student in your class, and all your teachers, your principals, all like
Uh,
you.
No, no. There was a couple of teachers that liked me because they appreciated my sense of humor, and they knew, that uh, they knew who I was. I was close to them, but a lot of the teachers didn't like me because I was always the kid that caused trouble. And I didn't like school. I hated school. I hated school because I love sports and I love to have fun and play instead of study. But then when I
But
went
I
to
think you
college,
can
I
teach
changed.
yourself.
Yeah, I changed when I